Fuck Me. Guys, give it up for Jordan Lilly.
Oh, God. No, we're good. It's funny, me and Lauren actually have a pact that that if we both reach 40 and we're not married, we're just going to do murder-suicide. It's going to be really good. Oh, man. You guys have a nice holiday season? Who went home for the holidays? Must be nice to be rich. God. Now, I stayed in town, and my mom actually came and visited me. That was a nice change of pace. She stayed in my roommate's room. She was like, I'll get to see how you live. Like, we'll do all this Brooklyn stuff. And I was like, yeah, that sounds great. But after like 3 days, I was like, Mom, come out of the room. Stop fucking my roommate. So that was hard. But I did get my roommate's mom's Disney Plus password, so we're even. That shit is crazy. There are so many movies that I had forgotten about. There's movies that have been like rebooted twice that I didn't even know about. And you know, some people get really upset about these reboots. They're like, The Little Mermaid isn't black. And I'm just like, did you direct the original? Like, it's a cartoon, bro. Like, I don't know. It's like, the reboots are fine. Like, they're just trying to show a new generation things that we saw as a kid. And I am excited for one reboot from my childhood, the war in Iraq. It's pretty epic. 17 years, Scorsese would be jealous. That's like 2 Irishmen. That shit was so fucking long. Thank God I took an edible. No, but yeah, I don't know. I think that we're pretty set though for this reboot. Like, if you're looking to recast it, you couldn't ask for a better president. Just like angry, stupid guy trying to prove something to his dad, and his dad isn't around anyway. Like, yeah, like I thought Bush had that nailed, but Fred Trump's been dead for fucking years. I don't know. I'm trying to do more like politics material, so I'm following all this stuff. Anybody here a fan of Andrew Yang? Yeah. I don't feel, that's about how I feel about it. And I'm just like, yeah, man, you're like the math candidate, except you've been polling at 4% for 8 months. Like, 10%. I don't know if you get it, 10%. So 10% is not over 50%. It's not even over 40%, which is like what you actually need to win. But I don't know. I'm glad that he is not going to win. Not because I don't like his policies. I'm down for $1,000 a month. Every comedian is. But like, I feel like he's about to be like, guys, we need to stop drone killing everyone. Like, we're taking away good jobs from middle-class soldiers, so we're bringing back the draft. And I'm like, that's not the way to do it, man. Yeah, the draft is not coming back, which is good news for all of us, unless you own a Chevy Camaro dealership. I don't know if you guys know anybody who's enlisted in the Army, but it's pretty much like sign up, go buy a sports car you're never going to pay off, marry a girl you've been dating for 3 months, and then go die. I don't know. I mean, it works out. The girl will at least get the Camaro, or the payments. You guys, yeah, I don't know. You guys got student loans? Elizabeth Warren is like pretty big. She wants to forgive those student loans. Make some noise, you got student loans. Grow up and get some credit card debt. I don't have to vote for my debt forgiveness. It's a little thing called bankruptcy, baby. Yeah, I've got at least half an English degree worth of credit card debt. Yeah, I don't know. People are like, that's so irresponsible. You're paying such high interest. I'm like, yeah, but you have an English degree. I have a jet ski in my apartment in Bed-Stuy. Something to show for it, at least. Oh, man. I used to live in Los Angeles. I turned 25 and I hadn't booked a pilot, so they kicked me out. That was rough. Yeah, I think in LA, if you turn 25 and you haven't booked a TV or movie role, you have 2 options. You can either become a personal trainer, or open a weed dispensary. And I promise I'm not hiding a six-pack under here. So, I don't know. I'm not saying I smoke a lot of weed, but I was listed as a line item on the annual revenue report for the Frito-Lay company last year. So, they know where their bread is buttered, you know. It's good. Now, New York is so much better. I'm from the East Coast originally, and I've got like some anxiety, and I just like New York because where LA is about like hiking and yoga and physical wellness, New York is just about like drinking and screaming at people on the street, you know? Right? You know? Yeah, it's rough. I do like that, like in New York, no matter how bad of a day you're having, you can just get on the subway and it's guaranteed that somebody else in that car is having literally the worst day of their life. And I mean that. Like, you get in the next car and you're like, oh, that guy should meet the guy in the last car. It's a real breakdown going on over here. But yeah, it's like, in LA, you can't hide a depression body under a puffer jacket 6 months out of the year. Which is like, my thing. Like I get extra thick, extra puffy. Like Canada Goose? No, New York Noose. Too dark? Oh no. Oh God, yeah, no, it's like, cause New York, it puts it in perspective. Like you'll be like, man, my life is so bad. I've eaten like $10 slices of pizza this week. And then you're in the place waiting for it, and a dude comes in with one of those like laundry carts just full of baby doll parts. And he's just like, do you have any crust I can feed my children? And the guy behind the counter's like, Larry, how much do you need? Like all right, it could be bad. Man, it's been hard, like staying healthy. I basically have two modes in my life. Either I'm like watching what I eat, drinking less, like staying on budget, exercising a lot, or I have a job to go to. It's what you can't have everything, guys. It's not that simple. But actually, this is not a joke. In fact, it's a cry for help. I've eaten a Popeye's chicken sandwich for dinner 3 nights this week, and it's Thursday. I mean, it was delicious every time. I go classic, no mayo, keep the pickles on there. I like that. But, like, I'm eating leftover Popeyes. Like, is that a sign of depression? Or is eating Popeyes 3 times in a week like the sign that I should be looking for? I don't know. I had a personal pizza the other night. So I am doing well now. But yeah, personal pizza. Tasted like it could have been made for anyone. Yeah. I wear this ring a lot, and it's just like a ring that my friend gave me. We had like a real like bro moment where like when he was moving back to India, and he was like, bro, I made this, I want you to have it. But a lot of the time, like girls would be like, wait, are you married? And I love that, because if they're asking, that means 1, they're interested. Big win. 2, they're dyslexic. This is my right hand. I love dyslexic girls because they don't know right from wrong. I was dating, I like dating older girls, but a lot of guys are really into dating younger girls, and I didn't get it until I tried it, and yeah, it's an ego boost. Like, I'm 28, and I was dating this girl who's probably like a junior in college, and I'm just like, you are so easy to impress. Like, seriously. On our second date, she's like, is that a new pair of shoes? I was like, no, it's just another pair of shoes I have. She's like, guys really change after college. But like, really, all you have to do to impress a girl in her early 20s is live somewhere. Anywhere will do. You're like coming back from the bar, she hears those keys jingling, she's like, it can't be. I'm like, honey, it is. We get inside, she's like, this is a nice place. Like, what do you do for work? How do you afford this? I'm like, besides living with enough dudes to form a pickup soccer team? Yeah, I don't know. What do you do? She's like, my dad pays my rent. I'm like, ride that as long as you can, trust me. Yeah, I was dating this girl, older girl, and I had to break up with her. She was way too smart. I don't know. I don't know what I want out of people, but she's really into astrology. So I had to wait until Mercury retrograde was over, because I wanted her to know that it wasn't the universe, it was her. She's like, you're a Gemini, I'm a Cancer. I'm like, I don't know anything about signs, but I agree with that second part. It's dark, guys. All right, we're going to keep this going. Thank you very much.
Very funny lady. You can see her all over New York. She's a regular at the Comedy Cellar. Give it up for Brittany Carney.